Hello and welcome to my MineSweeper GUI project milestone 5. Let's jump right into it and check out what this program is all about. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is Form 1, and on Form 1 this is going to be our main game board we're going to be working with. This is a panel that's going to hold buttons that we're going to use. And we also have a Form 2 which actually opens up first when we first start the game. And this retrieves the difficulty, and then on Form 1 the buttons are made. Now I did use the cell class and I imported in the board class as well. Obviously here I have a right click, left click, and is game won, is game lost, the flood fill recursion. Didn't spell that right. And obviously place bombs randomly and calculate live neighbors. Now if you look at the Form 2 data, not much going on. It's just pretty much that we bring in Form 1 by the constructor. So Form 1 is passed into the Form 2 constructor. It's initialized, and this is how we have access to the Form 1 and Form 2. Then we have a start game click. Depending on which radio button is set, it calls the parent function of difficulty level, which retrieves information from Form 2. And lastly, we have a Form 2 close. Basically it just handles if the form was closed without initializing the difficulty, or if it was just closed by accident. And then we go into Form 1. Here's all our properties that we'll be using. We're using a stopwatch, obviously a board object, a button grid, and then a lot of these others are just for helping me organize my code, like begin. There's a lot of booleans which help me like start games and finish games and all that. And then we have a Form 2 constructor. In here I put some images that we could use, set panel height, all this, and then in constructor of Form 1 is how I called Form 2. But pretty simple. I just followed the UML. We have the setup board, we have the grid mouse down, which if you see can handle the left click or it handles the right click. And then we have the update board. This just pretty much goes through and all visible cells, all cells that were visited, they just get displayed. And then obviously I have parameters, well, checking for if safe cell was clicked, or if a bomb was clicked, or if an empty cell was clicked, then obviously the flood fill recursion would occur. And then I also have a score calculator in here to keep track of score. The win bonus, this was not included in the UML to make. This is one of my own functions. This just helps me calculate all the correctly placed flags on bombs at the end of a game win. You get bonus points. You get 5 points for each correct flag, and you lose 5 points for each flag that was incorrect, but the chances of this happening aren't really likely. Then we have check for end of game. We had to do in the UML. So obviously if a bomb is hit, the game is over, and then we stop the watch on both occasions, whether we won or whether we lost. Then we have a print full panel. This happens if like the game is lost. At the end it just goes through and it prints the full panel. Then we have a start button click. This starts a new game. It resets all the variables we need, and then it gets rid of all the buttons, and then it resets panel dimensions, and then it opens back up into Form 2, and we repeat the process again. Now when we first start the game we need Form 1 load, but when we do a new game the Form 1 isn't being closed, so Form 1 is just reactivated. So pretty much this code and this code is pretty much the same, because it just had to be that way. And then obviously this is the difficulty level I was talking about. From Form 2 this method is called from Form 1. Then we have a Form 1 closing, and then we have a if we click the exit button. And I'm using the timer tick to keep track of how much time has passed. Now let's just actually jump into the game. So I'll hit the start button. As you can see, we start off, we have to pick a difficulty level. It'll be best if I just pick easy. We start the game and everything is loaded up. This is the original size, but if I make it larger, this is what it would look like. But as you can see, a timer has already started and no clicks have occurred, so let's just start clicking. So since this is easy, this was obviously meant to be super easy. So what I'm going to show you guys is, obviously if I press this button right here, the game will be over. But I'm just going to show you what happens if you flag some items and you don't flag others. So obviously we know these are bombs, but as you can see, we win, and we'll notice that the time stops right away, shows us how many clicks, and it gives us a score. But now after you press OK, these are going to highlight and you get a bonus points. So as you can see, we had 3 flags, so 5 points each. We got 15 extra points. But if we had flagged these ones too, we still won the game. But if we had flagged them, we would have got even more bonus points. So we'll do start new game again, and we'll do easy, and let's see if we could get more points this way. So obviously this is a bomb, close that, this is a bomb, that's a bomb, this is a bomb, that's a bomb, this is a bomb, and this is a bomb. And yep, so now if I clear all the spaces, and here's something else you should notice, is like, say like we obviously know that's not a bomb. The game won't let you win if like you don't reveal all cells. So you have to reveal it and then you win. And then we get a bonus for all of these, and as you can see, we have a new high score now. And if you go to start new game, we go to medium. Obviously more cells right away. We click it, we open up, and as you can see, you're already getting way more points when you're in medium. So what it does is it just counts these, and so each one you open up, it counts them, and then if you flag all of them correctly, then you get more points. So if I flag this, click that, and look, we hit a bomb even though we were at 133 points, which beats the previous high score. Because we lost, it only shows you the score, it doesn't become the new high score, because you gotta win for your high score to be up there too. So, and then obviously I'll show you the hard version too. As you can see, I don't know if you noticed, but the panel did increase in size. And then we click. I just think this is pretty cool. I think this game came out pretty good. Flag that. And we finally hit a bomb right there. And we lost. So this is pretty much it for the game. When you press exit, it just says goodbye, and the game is now officially over. And yeah, that is pretty much the screencast demonstration of this milestone GUI project coded in C#. Peace out.